wabarakatuh. My name is Salsabila Amana. I'm from Group 2. Today I want to explain about this week materials, algebraic equation. Okay, this is the this week vocabulary. First we have odd. In Indonesian we say bilangan ganjil. Any integer, not a fraction, that cannot be divided exactly by 2. The last digit is 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Examples: -3, 1, 7, and 35 are all odd numbers. Next, we have even. In Indonesian, we say bilangan genap. Any integer, not a fraction, that can be divided easily by 2. The last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. Example: -24, 0, 6, and 38 are all even numbers. Next, we have absolute value. In Indonesian, we say bilangan mutlak. So this absolute value is a real number without a plus sign or minus sign. Therefore, it can be concluded that the value will always be greater than or equal to 0. Example: absolute value of 3 is 3, and absolute value of -3 is 3 too. Next, we have round up. Round up. In Indonesian, we say pembulatan ke atas. Round up is a rule that converts a value to a large number. Example: 3.5 to be 4 and 3.67 to be 3.7. Next, we have round up. Round up in Indonesian, we say pembulatan ke bawah. Round down. Round down. Round down in Indonesian is pembulatan ke bawah. Round down is a rule that converts a value to a smaller number. Example: 2.2 to be 2 and 4.53 to be 4.5. Next, we have bisector. Bisector is the division of, in Indonesian we say garis bagi. Bisector is the division of something into two equal or congruent parts, usually by a line. This is the example. We have line A and we have line C, and line B divide the angles of line A and line C to be two angles with congruent parts. So the line B is a bisector. Next, we have centroid. In Indonesian, we say titik berat, titik tengah, titik berat. Centroid of a plane figure is the arithmetic mean position of all points in the figure. Informally, it is the point at which a cut out of the shape with uniformly distributed mass could be perfectly balanced on the tip of a pin. Next, we have median. Median in Indonesian we say median atau nilai tengah. Median is defined as the middle value in a given set of numbers or data. Example: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 is median. In geometry, a median is a line segment joining a vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side, thus bisecting that side. Next, we have finite. Finite are defined as sets with a finite number of elements. Elements of finite sets can be counted. Example: consider a set of even natural numbers less than 11. So A equals to 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Next we have infinite. In Indonesian we say tak hingga. Infinite in set theory are defined as sets that are not finite. The number of elements in an infinite set goes to infinity. That is, we cannot determine the exact number of elements. Example, the set of integers. So integers is negative infinite to infinite. This is the question from video. The question is, create a graph of the linear equation 5x plus 2y equals to 20. This is the solution. We first operate the equation to make it easier for us to get the value of y. 5x plus 2y equals to 20. So our add both sides with negative 5x. So 2y equals to 20 minus 5x. And next, our divide both sides with 2. So y equals to 10 means 5 per 2x. Then we substitute x to the equation that we have operated on. If the x is 0, the y is 10, and if the x2, the y is 5, and if the x4, the y is 0. So we have a point in coordinate. After we get the x and y coordinates as in the previous table, then we draw a graph, and this is the graph. Next, we have any example. This is the example 1. The question is, the large of two numbers is equal to 14 more 3 times the smaller number. Find the smaller number if their difference 38. The solutions. We should start our work with a statement of how we are assigning variables. Let the smaller number to be x. Translating the first sentence into an algebraic equation. Large number equals to 14 more than 3 times smaller number. So 3 times smaller number plus 14 is 3x plus 14. Next, we translating the second sentence into an algebraic equation, and substituting our variables gives us large number minus smaller numbers equals to 38. So 3x plus 14 minus x equals to 38. And next we have 2x equals to 24. And our divide both sides with 2 by 2. So we have x equals to 12. So the smaller number is 12. Next, this is the question of example 4. The question is, Sandy is 4 times as old as Robbie is now. In 10 years, Sandy will be 6 years older than Robbie. How old they know? This is the solutions. We should use a variable for Robbie's age and determine the symbolic representation of Sandy's age with the same variable. Let's Robbie's age is to be x. Sandy's age is 4 times Robbie's age. So Sandy's age is 4x. in 10 years means we will add 10 to each other age. Ruby's age will be x plus 10. Sandy's age will be 4x plus 10. Next, we translating the second sentence and substitute the future variables. Sandy's age equals to Ruby's age plus 6. So, 4x plus 10 equals to x plus 10 plus 6. And we have 4x plus 10 equals to x plus 16. Next, our add for both sides with negative 10, and we have 4x equals to x plus 6. And next we add both sides with negative x, and we have 3x plus equals to 6, and x equals to 2. So Sandy's age 4x 4 times 2 equals to 8. So Ruby's current age is 2 and Sandy's current age is 8. Next, example 5. The question is Jessica is 27 years old and Melissa is 21 years old. How many years ago was Jessica twice as old as Melissa? This is the solutions. First, use a variable to represent the unknown in the problem, that is number of the years in the past with letter x. Let the number of years in the past equals to x. Therefore, x years ago, Jessica was 27 minus x years old and Melissa was 21 minus x years old. The relationships x years ago was Jessica age equals to 2 times Melissa age. Next, we substituting the past age. The equation for the problem would be Jessica age equals to 2 times Melissa age. So 27 means x equals to 2 times 21 means x. And we have x is 15 years ago. So we have to compute the girl's age 15 years ago. Jessica was 27 means 15. So Jessica 12 years ago and Melissa was 21 minus 15, so Melissa was 6 years old. So Jessica was twice as old as Melissa 15 years ago. This is the question of example 6. The question is, two cars are traveling on the same highway toward each other from towns that are 150 mi apart. One car is traveling at 60 mph, while the other is traveling at 50 mph. If they started at the same time, how much time to the nearest minute will have passed at the moment when they pass each other? This is the solutions. Decided what is given and what have to find by driving picture. This is the fast car and this is slow car and this is the 150 mi. The picture shows that total distance equals to distance traveled by faster car plus distance traveled by slower car. Since the cars started and passed each other at the same time, the time they both traveled in the same use variable to represent it. Let time traveled by both cars to be x. Using the relationships, by distance equals to write x time, our model becomes 150 equals to 60x plus 50x. So 150 equals to 110x, and x is 1.36 round up. Next, 1.37 times 60 minutes equals to 82.2 minutes, or 1 hour and 22 minutes. So the answer is 1 hour and 22 minutes. Okay, this is my presentation. Thanks for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.